Bombo Clat. Okay. Thinking the camera thing playing on me, you know. You can see me now, yeah?
Yeah, we see you clear.
Yeah, man, okay. Original dance, the DJ Cosmo, the dance of addiction, abracadabra, upon your face. You done straight out of Zambia, right here, right now. I'm speaking to my brother from another mother. We here, we intertwine and make people understand what we talk about. When we say dance and music around the world, that's how we talk about it. You see me?
Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Like,
yeah, man.
I want people to understand, what was your first dancehall experience? Like, when did you get in touch with the culture? Where did DJ Cosmo meet dancehall?
Dancehall has been my thing from day one, brother. Like, ever since me was young, me was a dancer. Like, I used to dance dancehall music from the age of, as far as I can remember, 10, 11, 12. Though there was Michael Jackson and them that time, but we still knew that there were Shabarang, Chaka Divas and Pliers and them. And, you know, Red Ride, the list goes on, brother. Beanie Man and them. So, we grew up listening to the dancehall music. The culture's been in my blood. And, you know, we've been pushing from that time. It's been in my blood. Like, I literally sleep, wake up, dancer, you know. So, yeah. I've been connected to the culture for a long time, man. And I'm a bad dancer, you know. You could mash up a proper dancer dance, you know what I'm saying? So there was those days when there was variety shows, you remember, you know, school variety shows and them. There was always that time when, you know, there's a competition. I was always kicking ass with that. It was the #1 top skanker, you know. So dancer has been in my blood from day on, you know. Bob.
Bullet.
Yeah,
now, just to give the people a little bit more understanding, what's the difference between Caribbean dancehall and African dancehall? What's the difference?
The inspiration is the same, brother. The dancehall culture is never different. So it's just the way. Okay. I'm gonna have a problem with this camera, brother. So you forgive me on that. We're gonna try to connect.
No problem. You understand.
Oh, Caribbean dancehall. Actually, it's originator, you know. So the culture begins from there. Something from there. Whoever taps from that angle can do whatever they want to do with it. They need to. It's like hip hop. Hip hop comes from the United States, but you know, you can see how big it is in Africa now. And got how big there's chef killing it in Zambia. There's Spanish based, and they've made it big, but it's still they maintain the culture. You know, hip hop culture and the dancer culture are the same. Yeah, you know. So what? There's no difference. It's just they want to go up it, you know. So respect to the Caribbean dancer for bringing the culture to life, and everybody can work around it and see how best they can work with it, you know.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah,
one more thing now, I want to find out, because a lot of the people I know that are on my IG, they're not know what dancehall is. You know, they just assume we're talking this way because maybe they think that we're putting on an act, you know. But for some of us, we actually live in the dancehall scene, you know.
Exactly.
So what is dancehall? Please, can you just let these people know what dancehall is?
Well, dancehall music is an amplified version of reggae, you know. Dancehall music is party. It's a party type music. You know, they just took the concept of reggae and take it all the way to the club and that's dancehall. The dancehall music is a party music. It's a reggae. That's why they say reggae dancehall. It's reggae amplified into dancing. So when you go to the club, you can skank. You mash up the higher dance. It's dancehall music. So it's a simple switcher from cool dance reggae music to dance reggae. You know, so it's reggae dancehall. So if you listen to dancehall music, You're not going to listen to Bob Marley or you go to the club, you know. That's where you see the turn up come. You go, the DJ, that's why they don't call them dancehall artists, they call them dancehall DJs. Yeah, we chant and the music, we chanting and the sing, you know. So we dance, chant music, we chant music, you know, sing music, we chant it, you see me? So that's the simple explanation of dancehall music if you want to understand. And the dancehall culture is party, you understand? So wherever you go, if you want to turn up the party, you know me? And it's dirty.
Playing on the dancehall.
And it's also dirty, but you need to know, you need to impress yourself for the dirtiness of dancehall music, you know? People love being dirty, but they don't want to show dirty, you know? But dancehall is wrong, you know? So if you're real, like me and JJ.
Let's be real.
Dancehall
are real.
Yeah, real
dancehall are real things.
Come on.
Okay, next question. Next question that keep it fluid is, who inspires DJ Cosmo?
Vibes Cartel, the dancer king himself. Gaza, the Lord, original Don Dada.
The bones.
That guy is made of steel, you know. Is an amplified version of a human being, you know what I'm saying? So if you get inspiration from that guy, you need to be a tough warrior for you to be inspired by Vibes Cartel, you know. Vibes Cartel switched up the game. Vibes Cartel is inspired by Shabba Ranks, the king, but he switched up the Shabba flavor to the top. If you talk about skill, you talk about relic delivery, you talk about anything dancehall, Vibes is the true definition of dancehall music. So me draw my inspiration from that man from day one when me started thinking of singing. I said, this is the guy, you know what I'm saying? This is the guy that can drive my mind. This is the guy that can speak to my spirit. Then up to now, it's unfortunate he's in prison, but still kicking ass. So big up to the Gaza kid, you know.
That already answered my next question, you know. The biggest dancehall artist today, you know, everybody, Vibes, the first thing that comes to mind when you think, biggest dancehall act for DJ Cosmo, I'm sure must be Vibes. If that's your inspiration, has to be Vibes.
My respect to Beanie Man, you know, they've taken dancer to the next level, commercial-wise and everything, Sean Paul and there. But when it comes to taking things personal and one thing, Vibes are the thing, you know. Him the real thing there.
You see, and I can relate to that because me an uptown boy, I can't lie. So when you talk about this stuff dancehall, I understand Sean Paul just made everything commercial. He's a pop star. If we're honest, more than dancehall, he's a pop star. That gives a lot of dancehall influence.
Yeah, man.
Big ups to those people. You're right. You're very, very true. But Vibes, done. Done.
Okay. Done, Dada, brother. Him the real thing, man. Him the true definition of a hard worker who wants to see things move and change, you know.
Yeah, man. Always moving. So the next question I'll have for you.
Sorry, just on the vibe tip.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, like I was telling people, you see, African dancehall from Jamaica, but people that are mashing up things in Africa right now, listen to Vibes Cartel, you know. You give a perfect example is Shatta Wale from Ghana. Him the biggest dancehall artist out of Ghana. Yeah, listen to that guy. He's a pure student of Vibes Cartel. So if you want to compete or you want to do dancehall in Africa, you need to go back to that root. You know, you need to listen to Vibes Cartel and find your way out. If you're gonna go Beanie and other things, you're gonna go back. If you stick to Vibes, you're gonna be the one. You know, you're gonna be a tough student of dancehall music. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You answered the next question, because the next question is biggest dancehall artist on the continent. Who it be?
biggest dancehall artist in the continent for me is Buffalo Soldier, you know. Mad respect to my brother. Buffalo Soldier for me. My brother, me not want overcoat things, you know. Buffalo Soldier started the movement a long time. He's won 10 Channel O International Awards. He's got a sound system awards under his belt by doing dancehall music. Before anybody could mash up dancehall that way, Buffalo Soldier started the movement. And the fact that him come from Southern Africa, Zimbabwe, me give respect to me. Never. Yeah, Zimbabwe boy, you see me? To me give credit where me make a brother smell him rose before him going, you know. Him, the king of African dance, no doubt. You know, but you know, you can't be king without enemies and competition. So there's a lot of other mushrooming and other big artists like Shatawale and you know, Stone Boy, you know, and back home Winky D and them are mad, you see me? But mad at the local turf, not mad at the bigger stage, you see me? So my respect to Winky and them. And yes, to be honest, Buffalo Soldier is not that it's because he's my brother. He became my brother, he me inspiration, you know. He's been following Buffalo Soldier from the on and accommodated me in his life and gave me an opportunity to work with him. That's legendary also already, you know. He's not that kind of guy doesn't want that other people grow, you know. The time he worked, I was just getting started. Like I was a little boy, not a little boy as in boy, but little boy in the business, you know. Yeah, him showed me the route after that. Him taught me a lot of things from there on and up to now. To me, is me inspiration and me hero, you know. But when you look at what is going on now, dancehall music is also moving out of Southern Africa. Yeah. Going upward now, where we see East Africa taking over West Africa, you know. We see biggest collaboration from Beyonce in East Africa. You see me? Yeah. You know, so when we look at the way dancehall is moving kind down from Southern Africa, there's a lot of work to do, you know. Yeah. And big up to Buffalo Soldier for being the number one top Skanker. That's why for me he's number one, you know. He's the king of the African dancehall and me endorse him all the time. Big ups for that. Yeah. Respect for that. Yeah. On a major level, you know, on a major level. Yeah. I wanted to talk about, you see, this is the thing I also have, because when people talk about Burna as if he's hip-hop. But when you listen to the source of what Burna is not dancehall. Burna is not dancehall artist anymore. No, but he is inspired heavily influenced by dancehall. What do you call this? Burna got the inspiration of like Shabaran's kind of inspiration, but then I think he was trying to find himself. If you look at his where he comes from and where he is right now, he's got both influence from dancehall music and Afro music, and then the fact that he managed to clone, let me use this word, to clone Fela Kuti. He managed to find himself. He's a new Fela Kuti, no doubt about it. You know, he's a pure clone of Fela Kuti, and he's doing it right. Because it's not easy to be a Fela Kuti clone if you're weak. You understand? No. It's what I was talking about, Vibes Cartel. It's not easy to be a Vibes student if you're weak. You need to be tough to fit in those shoes. And looking at Burna, he's managed to fit in the Fela Kuti shoes. He's a perfect clone of Fela, and it's working for him, and he's truly a big African giant right now. Him kicking ass with the Afro sound, you know. Big. Okay, before we wrap this up, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about. You know, you've been releasing a lot of music, but there's one banger that still rings to this day. I feel like it's an anthem. Like, for me, I want to talk to you about how the thing come out. The thing come out of the brain, brother. You know, the same thing we talk about, you know, when you sit down and try to create music and become different, there's a lot of things that you go through your head. Now, when I was making Shea Bomb, I was in the zone, a zone to break through. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of music I did before that, and the music that I've done after that. But there's always that song that like breaks through for each artist, and the rest are babies that will follow. Shea Bomb was a song that made me realize my potential. And that's the time I stayed away from a lot of influence from my friends. You know that I moved from Lusaka, I moved to Mazambuka. I was in my zone for some time. I was listening to some serious audiobooks. I was doing my meditation. I was just trying to find myself, you know. And Shea Bomb was the answer, if I can put it that way. I created that song literally in my car. I was driving. I was listening to a lot of dancehall that day. Then I listened to a song by Whiskey and I don't know that guy. A song called Time Bomb. There's a song called Time Bomb. Time Bomb. I'm like, Time Bomb. Wow, that's a dope idea. How about taking the Time Bomb and putting it like Shea Bomb? You know, but now how am I gonna put the melody to this shit? So it was that kind of thing, and it started from there. I started creating myself, and God was on my side also, because the time I was working with Tishon, big up to him, and we're still working. We haven't just done something for some time now, but that particular time, the vibe I had with Tishon was right. So the timing was right, the inspiration was on point, and I think God was on our side. So we just created magic, like we just clicked. I had this idea to make something like this. It was like in my head, and I was explaining it to somebody who wasn't understanding exactly what I managed to get it. It's been God's grace all the time. So we give thanks to Jah, you know. And more music coming, more collaboration, and my new album almost ready. And yeah, my camera, man.
No, it's blessed. Like, it's blessed. We picked up a lot of it. Like, you're dropping some gems here, family. So let's not even stress about the camera, you know. Network a bit funny, but everything coming through. So
yeah, man, the conversation is flowing. Conversation flowing is the most important thing, yeah.
Yeah. Before we even move on, like, how there's a lot of young talent out there, especially right now in this day and age, that want to be dancehall artists. What would you say the first step is to becoming not just a dancehall artist, but a good dancehall artist, a big dancehall artist?
You know, dancehall music is like hip hop. I'm putting these two together for a reason, because there's a lot of understanding you need to do what you're doing. You need to understand that it takes a smart mind to write lyrics and put words together that are going to relate to people. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be a top skanker dancer artist right now, what do? Read, learn, research, listen, get serious inspiration from people that your spirit, your heart. You know, let me say something. There's no artist that was created alone without getting any inspiration. Listen, God created everything. This is what I tell people. God created our fathers and we were born. You understand? And our children will give birth to other children. We are human beings. That's how it is. So, inspired by JJ or by DJ Cosmo, take it serious. Yeah. You can be a copycat. You can be a mini-me. But do attach yourself to that mini-me to find me become. So you're going to take inspiration, say, from like, I take my inspiration from Vice Carter. But I I try to find me in vibes. Like when I'm in the studio and I'm making a song, if there's a line that I'm trying to create, I'm always like, how would Vibes Cartel think if he was about to sing? That kind of vibe. It's not like I'm copying Vibes Cartel. I'm drawing the inspiration from Vibes Cartel. So if you want to be a top skank, draw your inspiration from the right artist that you think tickles your heart, tickles your fancy. If you find that new, do more research and have a little education in your head to understand things differently. Because also, education is very important to everything we do. You understand? So if your lyrics properly, they can't just be in your head. You need to find a way to write your lyrics, and you need to find a way to relate to people. Education will help you with that. So school must be first. Your brain has to be open enough, wide enough to understand things, and draw proper inspiration from people that make sure you feel them in your heart. Trust me, when you do that, when you put these three small little things together, you're gonna be one of the biggest top skank color dance artists right now. I hope I elaborated.
King, you use some English I've never heard.
One more class.
Rude boy. Now, just like yourself, family.
We just trying to explain myself proper, you know. When your questions are too smart, so I'm trying to find a way to answer them. You understand?
Nah. The only reason why I picked somebody like you for the dancehall segment is because there's very few fathers in this industry. You see, everybody is wanting to be at the top of the food chain, but not many people are ready to father the industry. And that's why when you talk about people like Buffalo Soldier, who are willing to actually make sure they pull so that there's more people coming through, right? So that more people have a way of understanding what he's doing. It means that there's a legacy that he's going to leave. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of the young people in this industry don't understand that. You know, it's like they think that I'm at the top and I should be at the top of the food chain forever. But that's not how the world works. Because if you want to leave a good legacy, you need to bring people through them ranks, you know? You can't be a general with no soldiers.
Exactly, brother. Exactly. You need to pass the torch. It's a relay. You know, this is why we tell people. We run every day. You see me? We run every day. We need to make sure we pass the torch to the person. So when the right person comes and wants to get inspiration, get it. And trust me, brother, if the time is right, if you cross your path in a good way with anybody in life, no doubt, brother. No doubt. When paths just cross, like right here, right now, boom, there's gonna be another one to take over. It's always like that. You understand? So it's God's grace and it's godly. It's not just like it doesn't just happen. That's why we need to do a lot of thinking, and we need to be wise enough to understand the grace of God, because it's what leads us to bigger things, you know. So if you're not in the line of understanding the power and the grace of the Almighty, you're never gonna make it. Because that's where the wisdom begins. That's where the understanding begins. You need to, once you have that grace with you, nothing is gonna stop you, brother. You go straight up to the top.
Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Before we even close this thing off, I know I just dropped something, but I know you got stuff out there. What you're pushing right now? Please just speak it. Let everyone hear what DJ Cosmo is pushing right now. Because I already see the joint, you know. I see my brother on the joint. You know that juice? Juice, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Man got only for news, brother. Only for keys and news and them, you know. Keys and news, brother. It's a song I've been promoting from the time it came out, featuring one and only Top Skanker. Chef 187, big up to him. Respect to me, brother. Humble brother, big up. We put the dancehall and hip hop together. We came up with a keys and juice tune. And Shinko Beats was a blessing in it. He just blessed us with a massive beat Shout out to Cinco Base and Red Castle. And shout out to Ashtray Cinema Series for giving us a dope video that I can proudly announce to say it's dropping tomorrow. 12 hours exactly, Zambian time. Not in London. So in London, I'm drop say by 10 hours. Yeah, 2 hours behind. Yeah, man. So you be the first one to watch it before people hear something. But so Keys and Juice, man, it's my first single for my new album. I'm working on an album called King, and we are planning to drop it in November. Due to COVID, we were supposed to drop it already a while ago, but now we said, okay, time to go. COVID or no COVID, King will come around, you see me? So November, month end, brother. Get ready, embrace yourselves. King album is dropping. I'm not mentioning how many songs are there because we're still not sure, but we have a lot of songs we've been working. We have much collaboration from Zimbabwe Pop 10. I got Mike Berner in it. I got Sheffield in it. I got the girl called Zonke from South Africa in it. It's crazy, man. It's the other part of DJ Cosmo that people don't understand. A lot of people still are thinking who DJ Cosmo is. You need to listen to that album. That's the true definition of me. I think it's a way I can express myself to doubting Thomases and those that still think, this is that. You need to listen to that. It's going to speak to you.
Big up yourself, family. Big up yourself.
Respect, brother.
One love, respect. Everybody make sure you stay tuned. Go and check out that Keys and Juice. And
subscribe to my YouTube channel, brother. Subscribe. They need to subscribe to my YouTube page. It's premiering first tomorrow. So if you're listening, go to YouTube now, DJ Cosmo Zambia. Subscribe and ring the bell so that 12 hours, the moment it just opens, you'll be able to first. It's fresh, I can promise you. Sirius did a good job. I think it's a good collaboration of everybody from producer to the artist to the videographer. We killed it and I'm looking forward. I'm excited.
Wow, man, big up. Them got the keys, them got the juice. Make sure you guys lock in, stay loaded. About to call it off. Check out his pages. This man is something else, man, and he's a blessing to the whole continent. So keep embracing him, and trust me, internationally, he's still gonna make some noise. He's not done yet. He's not done. Big up yourself, King. I'm gonna sign out for now.
We're just warming up, and thanks for this opportunity to have a chat. I think it was one of the most interesting chats I've ever had in a long time with a brother. And God bless you, man. And yeah, man, do the right thing where you are. I know you're doing good things, and God bless you. Keep doing you. Keep being real. 100%. You're the best I know. And whenever you need another tune, I'm here, man. We need to mash up another big tune. You see me?
King, trust me. What I'm going to give you next, them not ready.
They're not ready. They'll never be ready.
Never.
Bad energy are come, bad energy are gone, but we are ready for everything, you know?
We're ready, man. Check you later.
Yeah, man.
Number one top Skanker. Everyone, check out DJ Cosmo. And we're out. Peace.
Bless them. Respect.